put you over here, and then I can go into it and mute it, and I can just do it all on one screen. Oh. That one.
I think we're live. Shh, we're live. Hello, everyone. He does just can't stop talking. Can you hear me?
Who, them or me?
We're live. Shut up. Welcome.
Sweet, got it working.
Welcome, everyone, to my very first stream. I am so excited. Oh my god, there's so many people there. I just thought that would be probably, I don't know, 5, 10 people. Oh my god. Hi, Mama.
Yeah. God,
Is audio
loads.
good?
I can't even keep up with the chat.
Yeah, so many people. I have to get your window a little bit bigger.
Ah, Ricky Bell, legend.
Hello. So many people. Awesome. I don't know what to say.
Oh, Colon's in there.
Yeah, there's so many
Rob
people
Slide.
and so many new subscribers. If any one of the new are here, welcome and thank you so much. It's wild. This whole day since yesterday was just exploded.
Don't look now, Jesse, but Mr. Sensible is apparently lurking as well. That's a top-notch YouTuber there. I don't.
Hello, Mr. Sensible.
I'm quite ready to
Mr.
actually
Sensible is
be
here.
in a stream that this man's watching. I'm nervous now.
But I'm nervous anyway.
You've at least talked to the man live before, you know?
Yeah, twice.
I mean, I watch him all the time, but yeah, no. Oh dear.
So, I am just, oh my god. Oh, hi, Mr. Sensible. I've seen him now in the chat. Amazing. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I had no idea the video about Nathan Thompson would do so good. I mean, okay, I had the idea for the clickbait when my mom visited me. I just told her, hey mom, you need to take a photo of me where I look very sad. I mean, she didn't question anything, but I explained to her why I needed that. I mean, if I am in the situation, I need a little bit of clickbait. That's why I was like this.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing wrong with that every now and then.
And it worked. It's the first time ever. I have now, I think, around 500 hits.
Yeah, it's doing really well in...
Hey, YouTube search in general.
You're at 673 views in less than a day.
That's so crazy.
And almost 7.
And almost at 500 subscribers. I never thought it would do this good. Yeah. So thank you to all of you.
You're smashing it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, got 5 away. If there is anyone watching that's not subscribed to Jesse, subscribe. Maybe we can get it to 500 during the video or the stream.
That would be cool. My first stream and a 500 subscriber stream. All in one. Perfect.
Yeah, that would definitely.
That's awesome. I had one subscriber asking me if we could maybe talk about vaccine myths. Have you heard any new vaccine myths surrounding the new COVID-19 vaccines?
I haven't really heard anything like new. I know that they're looking into the Oxford AstraZeneca one at the moment. Apparently, I think within like a day or so of people taking it, there's people that have now come up with like a rare form of blood clot in the brain. So yeah, I don't know. They're looking in. I think they've halted it, haven't they? In a lot of Europe, and I think in Germany they've paused
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Germany they
So
posted too, but I mean, if there is a chance that there are very serious side effects, I could see why they say, okay, let's just pause it for a second. But I don't know what were the statistics. I think
yeah, yeah,
seven
definitely.
people from 1 million had the blood clot thing. And I mean, with the how is it called in English? The contraception, the hormonal pill. How is it called?
Hmm.
Don't say mm-hmm when
I
I
don't.
ask you
You
a
know what? I'm sorry.
question.
You broke up a bit there.
The contraception, the hormone pill.
Oh, like the pill
Yeah, is it
or
called
the
the pill?
IUD?
Is it called the
Is it an
pill in
IUD?
English? Because in German it's
There's
the
the
pill.
pill that they take.
Okay, yeah, the pill. I see it in the chat now. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
The pill has, I think,
yeah, it's the pill. Sorry, it's breaking up a bit. I think
oh
my
no,
internet's playing up.
because I think it's one of in 1 million with a pill, it's 1,100 women who get blood clots, and no one cares.
Hmm.
And when it's 7 in 1 million, but
Yeah,
potentially men, kind of, then there's this whole drama to it. And that's where I think it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit dangerous because people are so sensitive now when thinking about vaccines. And if they hear
hmm,
just a little bit of, oh God, there could be something potentially, just a little bit, everyone goes crazy. I've heard it here in Germany so often that people just say, hey, I don't want to get the AstraZeneca vaccine because you get blood clots. And it's not that simple. There's no proof.
you put a lot of people off real quick.
Why are you changing
Yeah,
your camera
you know,
always?
it's like you say. It's, I mean, huh? It
Every
should
time
be
you
the
change
same.
your camera or you change something in the window, your window close, it gets a little bit smaller and I have to adjust it.
Oh, I haven't
Eh,
touched it. I don't know. My internet is.
I've
We've
locked
got
it. Oh,
like
damn
real
it.
heavy rain and wind outside now,
Okay, I think I've
and
locked it now.
unfortunately, my internet comes through. Huh?
I've locked it now. It should be fine. Now it shouldn't change anymore.
Oh, okay. Oh, you were changing me.
No, I just didn't lock it. You're changing. Every time you change something in the settings, I think your window closes up a little
Oh,
bit.
oh, all right,
Oh,
weird.
and Colon
Yeah, no,
exposed
like you
us.
say though, if it's, huh?
Colon
Oh, it's
exposed
he's
us. Yeah, it's Skype.
blaming Skype.
It's the only thing I could
Yeah.
figure out. Leave me alone. And just to all of you, the beautiful background there is from Colon. And the chatbot area, I haven't figured out how it works. Give me a second. Maybe I can.
Fair play. Sorry,
Hmm?
man, my internet is it's going all over the place. What was I going to say? Yeah, no, like you say, I mean, you know, 7 people. Obviously, I guess anyone's scared of getting like a clot or something. But if it's a large number, you know, that's such a small percentage. You know, just think how many more people, you know, could, and yeah, it's a very rare blood clot in the
Oh
brain.
god, oh god.
You've still got a survival rate, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I had just, I think
But
the chat box went off.
oh, okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
but you still got a survival rate. You know, with the obviously you've got that with COVID too. But if you know, say 1 million people stop getting the vaccine because they're worried about the blood clot, you know, the amount of people out of that million that could end up getting COVID, and the amount of people that could die, and you know, it could just
Yeah.
spread yeah, I mean, it's a tough one, I guess, as well. But it just seems like every time something halts, like if you get this with the vaccine, or you get certain states in America up like 100% and take away the mask mandates, like everything, could be a setback, and that's all it needs to just start all over again, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think also the risk should be in both cases looked at, and then you should kind of make a decision, because the risk of dying on COVID is
Yeah, like
way
the lesser of
bigger
two
than the
evils. I mean,
potential risk of the blood clot thing. I think there's,
yeah, but
yeah,
and the other thing though is can't you can't really force people to get it either, can you?
no,
Um,
probably not.
so they've got to have choice.
Yeah, but I
Which,
think
yeah, I don't know.
I had this
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
had this discussion just a few hours ago with a friend, and he is genuinely, he really thinks there is a vaccine somewhere without any side effects, but the government just don't want to, um, yeah, let it pass into the people, because they would, yeah,
Like,
and they
release
would
it.
just not earn enough money and stuff. And uh,
This friend's not a flat
no.
earther, are they?
But it's, I mean, I understand it's, um
uh,
how, why is your thing always, your window is changing again. I just see a little
I don't
bit of
know. I
your
wasn't
head.
touching anything except.
Yeah, then it's really your,
Haha! That's all right. That's not
it
me.
is
That is
you, it's
definitely
always you,
you.
it cannot be me. I'm nice and I'm cute, it cannot be me. Leave me alone.
Oh, fair enough.
No,
Fair
but I
enough.
think
That's
the
okay.
problem
That's
with,
okay. That top corner of my head looks good.
yeah, sexy forehead. I think for the next
Oh,
stream we
dear.
absolutely need another way to do this. I think Skype isn't our friend in
Yeah.
this.
Well, I'm gonna try and get like a mobile hotspot, or because there's no option for like a fiber optic or anything internet here.
Mm,
It's just a terrible receiver on top of the holiday home thing that relies on the signal. So
mm.
strong wind and bad rain just plays it up. But hopefully in a month or two, once I've paid off this laptop, I'll get something that's a bit better, and then I can start hosting some streams. It'd
Yay!
be nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, be lovely.
And just to all of you, the
Oh,
video.
Big H says he's sexy and he knows it.
What?
Damn right.
What did you just say?
I Lig H says
Hmm.
he knows it,
Oh,
and
oh
I
yeah.
said damn right.
Right. And there you
Yeah.
goes your window again. But I just wanted to say for a second, the video Adam and I have planned is a little bit pushed behind because you had a little bit of problems with YouTube, right?
Yes. Yeah. The the video I uploaded, like, for you to download and splice in with your stuff, um, very quickly got removed, and yeah, so I had I had to appeal it, and then when it did get put back on, it had a copyright strike book on it. But that's because I realized, because I was half asleep when I was sort of wrapping it all up editing yesterday, and then but I did the last bit of editing, and I didn't remove like the big chunk of the original stuff at the beginning, and that was like, I don't know, it's probably like 45 minutes of stuff, that was not changed at all. So finally, when they sort of released it, again. Like I was looking at it, that it was over an hour-long video. I was like,
Oh,
well, that's not right. So then I went into it and saw what I'd done.
okay.
So
Over
yeah,
an hour, then
I
I
kind of
see.
slowed everything down again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Hi, Peter
What's
Collins. Greetings to
King
Czech
Crew?
Republic.
Oh, I missed some there. Like King Crew put AMG with exclamation points, but
Mm-hmm.
it's for a Marvel girl, and I was confused from it because AMG are actually my initials. So yeah, I
Oh,
was quite shocked. I thought I might know King Crew, but
you've been doxxed.
yeah, no, it's for a Marvel girl. It's fine. Yeah. Oh. A Marvel
Hold
girl
on.
says Nathan is a gift to us all.
Yeah. Hold on, just posted.
That's
Hi
great.
there. A lonely and deranged flurf named Nathan sent me here. You have in your sub. Welcome, thank you so much. That's great. Oh, only two left. Thank you,
That's
Mario.
awesome.
Oh, wow. That's wild.
Oh, getting
Just yesterday I was
close.
just a little bit over 400.
Anyone's not sub, do
Yeah.
it now.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
That's amazing. I don't know what happened. The Nathan video. So, just to be fair, hey Nathan, if you're watching, thank you so much for the free advertisement.
Uh, I wonder how he's doing. Yes, Webbard, I am a car. I'm a Mercedes AMG. Um, sorry. What was I going to say? Yeah, I wonder if anything's helping his channel out at all.
I absolutely don't think
I
so.
doubt
I
it.
mean, come on. No one really cares. You have seen it
Yeah.
in his Instagram. He's always like, I think, 5 to 10 people interacting with his posts. I mean, he has to drive
Yeah.
through
I
the.
thought Irish Demon said that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, he has to drive
No,
all
sorry.
through
Yeah, I had a bit of
America.
lag
Yeah,
there, so I
yeah.
didn't hear you.
And he has to go and search for people who want to talk to him. You know what I mean? There are always just
Hmm.
2 or 3 people, and he in the beginning is like, "Oh, we're doing this clown tour, and we have speeches in front of people, and no one is there. He's sitting there with 2 or 3 people. He really thought it would be kind of a big
Yeah.
show, and I don't know what he thought it would be. I mean, it wasn't anything,
Mm.
but it's a little bit sad because we had it yesterday on STST stream, which was amazing, just so you know.
Mm.
We talked about it that I think he is as aggressive as he is. Oh, what? No, I'm
Mm.
sorry. 500. Oh
Yep.
my god. Thank you
501
so
now.
much. I'm so. Oh god. When I woke up today,
I was waiting for you to notice.
yeah, I just saw the 500 and was like, what? Not yet. And yeah,
Hmm.
apparently it is. Thank you so much, all of you. It's amazing that there are 500 people willingly listen to me while I talk. I still cannot get over it. No, but I think Nathan Thompson, he
That's
has a
awesome.
really.
Definitely deserve it. You know, your content
Thank
is
you.
fantastic.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's
Oh, no
it's
worries.
weird. Yeah, Rob, you are right. Party time. I need a beer.
Time to pull out the booze, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Lick H said, I remember a flirt
Yeah.
who calculated with an Excel table at which convincement he would take over the world in how many years. Yeah, it wasn't
Mm.
Simon Den. He did a video on it, right?
Yeah, I think he did one on it. A couple of people have as well.
Yeah, yeah, but I
But
remember Simon Den.
yeah. I can't remember who the original guy was that did it, but
I can't remember
yeah, no,
too.
I mean it's never going to happen. I mean, they're as deluded about that as they are about the shape of the world, aren't they?
Yeah, I just
But
wanted to say it.
yeah,
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 awesome.
I don't know, I don't get it. Like it's it's got to be it's like a narcissistic personality disorder or something, isn't it? It's like they honestly believe that them and the rest of the flat earthers have managed to work out something that no one else has managed to work out, and it's been being hidden by all of the governments together, and just yeah. Weren't you talking? Weren't you talking about just how many people would have to be involved to keep that quiet at one?
Yeah, absolutely. When you
You
think
know.
about that, they're all the scientists, all of governments, all of the people who are in war with each other, kind of. Everyone
Hmm.
must be in. I think it would be more than 5 million people. And I mean, come on, we all struggle keeping a secret with three
Yeah.
friends. I mean, it's stupid, but I think they just need the thought of I am special. I know something
Hmm.
no one, not the most intelligent people in the world have figured out, but I did. And I think that is the
Hmm.
problem with all the people.
Yeah. It's Oh, definitely. It's like in that when I was going through the comments from Sleeping Warriors stuff.
Hmm.
Quick hello to Alien X Gaming in there.
Oh,
I
hey,
just
Alien.
saw him pop up.
Oh, hey, and Kevin.
He's awesome.
And
Going through
Pearlfish.
these comments.
Hmm.
But
There's so
yeah,
many
when I was
people
going through these
again.
comments, like one of the ones he said was that his relative density disequilibrium theory was the natural progression of where Einstein and Newton fell short.
Hmm.
And it's like, you arrogant, prick, really.
Oh, yeah.
How can you think that you were able to do something these great minds couldn't? You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
That got my goat a little bit.
Wasn't it Multi Tom Tom who said in, I don't know, 300 years he will be remembered as the biggest thinker of our lifetime? Yeah,
Really?
he said it. I
Oh my god. That almost made my orange squash
wasn't
come
it.
out of my
I
nose.
think it was
That's brilliant.
Kevin who sent it to me. A screenshot of it was an FTFT stream. I think FTFE. Oh my god.
Ah. Oh
Oh.
god, that's just hilarious. Let me fix the angle on this a bit. Yeah, that's oh dear.
Oh, I've got a beautiful meme from Pearlfish. Wake up, sheeple. The truth is so damn obvious. 5G cell tower, and it powers the vaccine based 5G chemtrail beam and the weaponized 5G bed. Oh my god. Yeah, absolutely. I would show it, but I
Yeah.
haven't figured out Streamlabs that I could do that just as easily. But I promise I will practice, and next stream I will be able to show stuff you guys sent to me. But Streamlabs is,
There you go.
yeah, when you use it the first time, it's really not as easy.
No, I don't. I mean, none of it is really. I had a look at, because I use the free version of Video Pad for my editing, because I'm not ready to sink any money into
Mm.
something. And someone had mentioned VSDC as a pretty good free editor, but a lot more. I think Kevin had explained to me after I'd grabbed it that it is a lot more complex. And yeah, when I looked at it, and I mean, it's got so many options to it. So I've sort of put that one on the back burner, and I need to learn how to use that.
Yeah,
But
we
it's
talked.
what have you done with my head
I
again?
did nothing. Leave
I
me
just
alone.
noticed.
I fixed it.
It's like, yeah, I think, what does the goatee look that bad that you have to hide the bottom of my face? Is
Yeah.
that what it is? Is
I'm
it my
sorry.
facial hair?
You got it. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
I just wanted to say
I don't even know
there
which
is a
which.
beautiful person in the chat, Ginger, and it's my big sister. You can all say hello to
Ah,
her. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, we call each other bro. All my
oh,
sisters and I, we're brothers. It's a weird thing, I
that's
know,
awesome.
but we've done it for years now.
Hmm. That's really cool. It's come to support you.
Mhm.
Has she seen that your channel's now gone over 500 people?
It's wild,
Oh
wild,
my
wild.
God! And
47 likes.
there's like 48 people watching or something, isn't there?
Yeah, 48 people. That's amazing. I mean, when I thought,
47 likes.
oh my god, it's
Yeah,
all of you. What's wrong with you?
yeah.
No, I'm joking.
You
Thank you
are a
so much.
revolution. You
You
know,
guys are, oh,
the
so
Jesse
many
10-2
people.
revolution.
Yeah, it's. I still cannot grasp the fact that there are people willingly listening to me talk. I mean, I basically started my YouTube channel because I didn't want to put my boyfriend into so much pain when he comes home from work, and I was like, "Oh my god, I've seen these idiots." And he didn't know what's happening because he just didn't care most of the time. But he's a patient, amazing person, and he was like, "Okay, babe. Okay, babe."
Uh,
And I thought I could take a little bit
mm,
of stress off of him and putting it on other people on the internet. And you guys are so amazing.
that's the logical next step, isn't it? Is that sorry, is that yeah, if you worry about sort of annoying the ones you love with it, share it with the world. That's what I decided as well. So yeah, I chuckled because Alien X Gaming said, LimeyPlay, I heard that you were peddling flat earth flyers. You're lucky, Alien X, that there is the words that I would normally, but yeah, no.
Hey, Mr. Sensible, why are you calling me out like this? I have to watch, or Jessica will get mad at me. Yeah, we had this talk on his stream.
uh,
Oh.
uh, Rob Slide said he's only here because he was told that LimeyPlay is starting an
Oh yeah,
OnlyFans.
and it's called LimeyPlays
Yep, I'm
with
going to
dot dot
charge
dot.
people to look at my feet because I've heard that's the
Oh,
new
totally.
moneymaker.
Or isn't it called then?
Oh goodness.
LimeyPlays with dot 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 is the title of your OnlyFans then.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, yeah. Well, no, I don't think I'd do LimeyPlay because I wouldn't want it to link to the YouTube just in case it went south. So
Mm.
I'll think of a different name for it.
Is
So
that real, Kent Hovind? Or is it a sock account?
no,
I mean,
it's
really.
got.
I mean, I
Yeah,
mean it.
no, I don't even. I don't think the real Kent
I don't think
Hovind,
so too, but
who
the
isn't a
idea
real
would be
doctor,
cool.
would go straight into trying to get people to buy his DVDs. Does he have DVDs?
I mean, that would make the thing more plausible, because do you really think Kent Hovind is as advanced and just putting his shit on an online platform? I think DVD fits to Kent Hovind.
Yeah, I think he probably pays someone for help with all the
Totally.
there's
Hey,
always
Andy.
when
Oh,
he's
hey, Dr.
filming his
Series.
stuff, there's always it sounds like there's people in the room with him,
Oh, yeah.
isn't there? And like he'll say something and they'll laugh, or it's like he looks to them like that look is like if you were watching something live, you know, being filmed live, and you're in the audience, and then the thing lights up that says to applaud, you know, like telling the audience to react. That's his look tells them to laugh
Yeah,
because he needs
absolutely.
people that are watching the video to think it's funny.
I know
It's
it's
terrible.
probably not the real.
King Cruz says that he's still using VHS, Kent
Probably.
Hovind, not DVDs.
I mean, he is the dinosaur living amongst humans.
Right, he's proof that dinosaurs existed and that some of them are still about.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, come on. Kent Hovind is just. I don't know. His arrogance in his videos, it's so. I get so angry. I really cannot watch more than, I think, 5 minutes of a video of his. Because I get so angry. Just his.
Mm.
The way he talks, it's the same with Nathan Oakley. It's like this arrogance, and I get so angry just thinking about his face.
Yeah, I like when I did that video on Nathan Oakley. Um, you know, I started looking at, you know, at some of his stuff, and I couldn't do
Yeah.
more than a couple minutes. And plus, I don't want to give them any extra views. So what I try to do is like if I watch, say, I don't know, like if I watch Simon Dan or FTFE or Mr. Sensible, you know, someone that's done a video on it, and I see a clip in their video of that person, I'd rather grab it from there because I don't, you know, I already watch them. I don't want to watch these people I'm making
Hmm.
fun of. I don't want to add to their view count.
Yeah,
A lot of the
sure.
time, like now, I can just download it, and you know, it won't count as a view anyway, really. But yeah, it's
Absolutely. I mean, there
you
are
know, like with that
certain.
one, I got all the footage from a YouTube channel called Vice was where the interview was done,
Yeah.
and that because I just yeah, he makes my blood boil, Nathan Oakley, you know.
Dr. Kent Hovind said, debate me on evolution. I'm always prepared for that. I
Yeah,
will,
you know what,
absolutely.
yeah, I'm gonna get into the debating soon. I think. Well, I might have to do it when I got a better internet connection. But I've been talking to Creaky about going on agree to disagree at some point.
Oh,
So they're
cool.
looking about to see because yeah, it's I mean it's fun, isn't it? Trying to get some real knowledge out to people, and not that I'm like you know like any super brain or something, but I know you know I know what reality is and you know what people which people are speaking bollocks, you know.
Mm, absolutely. Hey,
Speak truths in the
SDSD.
house.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's so amazing. There's so many people. I'm sorry if
Yeah,
I
it's good.
didn't mention all of you, but just know I'm so thankful that all of you are here. It's really, really wild for me. I asked Adam to be
Yeah, it's
with
been
me
a
on
good
the
turnout, but
stream.
it's
What?
as backup, huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
No, I said
totally.
it's awesome, isn't it? But it's really hard to try to keep up with the side chat, isn't
Mm-hmm.
it? So, like you said, like you don't get to say hello to everybody because it moves so quickly.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
absolutely. It's amazing. I really, really thought at the beginning that I had the risk of no one being there because I'm always like thinking about the worst case scenario, and I am
Yeah,
so
I,
anxious that I don't know what to say. I don't know if there would be anybody watching, and I was
mm,
so anxious, and that makes the situation now just even better than it all already is. So thank you
oh
so
yeah,
much.
most definitely. Innit? I mean, I think a lot of it is because I'm the same way, you know, like you think, what the heck are we going to talk about? And then if it gets into, I mean, there's certain topics that I'm definitely not very good at, you know, like politics and stuff. Um, although I'm a bit better at it now because of Trump, because I hated him enough, I had to learn some stuff. But a lot of it is, I think, you just you get a couple people together and you just have a laugh, bounce some stuff, and yeah, like it gets easier, doesn't it? I think
Absolutely.
once you actually go live, then it seems a lot easier. Dr. Osiris, hello.
Hello. Yeah, it's
Oh,
really weird, and I mean, I really want to get to the point where I'm able to just start a stream and interact with the people. And I'm so thankful that you are here, for example, Adam, because it's just easier for me to know just if I don't know what to say, or I don't know, I know you will be there to jump right in just to kind of calm myself down.
yeah,
Yeah,
jump in with
absolutely.
something.
And
Yeah. I mean, there is if you froze and couldn't think of anything to say, there is no end the Skype call to be funny unless
oh
everyone in the
god.
chat told you to.
hey, hey.
But yeah, no. I mean, thank
No.
you for inviting me on.
yeah, absolutely.
No.
oh, I panicked for a second.
Yeah, see, Chris Hammond says you're doing great, Jesse. See?
Thank you so much, Chris. Yeah, I'm
Oh, I didn't say hi to the Snark yet. Hi, Snark.
the snark bot. He
I
was
miss him in
there
here.
before we were there, I think.
And look, I'm half blind and I'm trying to keep up with all these small moving letters. It's not easy. I've got I was talking to in STST's
hmm
chat last night because just the day yesterday, like our music, and I just started making up some lyrics to go with it, like, and so it made me think. I asked the Snark if he'd be interested in if because I can't really carry a tune or produce music or anything. So I said if I write some lyrics to something funny, and it'd probably be about a flat earther or something, like Mr. Thompson. But I was like, would you be all right to sort of, to be the one to sort of sing it and produce it? And he's really up for the idea.
awesome.
So that's going to be something fun because yeah, he produces some great stuff. The Snark.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, with every video from the snark, I I have to smile. It's always so funny, and I'm so grateful because he hit me up. We are doing something about a song about German flat earthers. So I am gathering more different clips or sentences they always use as reference, and yeah, we will do something together also, and it's really really cool.
Hmm.
So please go sub to the
Yeah,
snark.
definitely. The option is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. The
Sorry, broke up on my end.
oh yeah, just wanted to say the whole support of the community is so. I never expected that. I had it in a conversation with a friend of mine where I said, had I known the support of the people in the community and the people, um, old friends of mine,
Hmm.
because I was always so anxious and, oh God, what will people think if I mess up? And that was the thing that kept me from
Hmm.
starting the YouTube, because I think just a few months after I discovered conspiracy cats and the whole conspiracy theory community, I had the thought, man, I want to do this, but I never thought I could, or that people, I don't know, would laugh at me. I don't know, stupid fears in my brain.
Mm.
And know that there's so many people supporting me and others, and I can support the other people. The community itself is so awesome. There's just not much more to say. Oh, hi Joe Howard. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for being there.
No, definitely, yeah, definitely agree. I think
Oh,
I
um
wouldn't have stuck on it very very long if if the community wasn't so good.
Yeah, absolutely. What
Sorry, can I
Bart
just
said.
Alien X Gaming?
Mhm.
Yes, I am. I'm good. I'll be good for Sunday. Shouldn't be a problem.
Awesome.
As long as my internet holds out for it, then it should be good. How is it? How am I appearing on the stream right now, Jesse? Like, am I breaking up at all, or is the video going
On
bad or
the
anything?
stream itself, I mean, at times you break up, but
Or in
just
the
for
Skype
1 or 2
call?
seconds. I mean, it's not that I
Okay,
miss
all right.
so much I cannot
So yeah,
know
so it's
or
not.
I don't understand what you're saying. It's just for a little bit.
Yeah, I should be good for Sunday then, Alien Next. Thank you.
Awesome. WebBart said the Dutch are going to start with the AstraZeneca vaccine again. Awesome. I hope Germany will do that soon because my mom actually she had the first AstraZeneca vaccine and now they stopped. So hopefully
Mm.
she can get the second one and I just wanted to get the vaccine. I don't really care. I mean I really my favorite would be the Pfizer, the BioNTech Pfizer, because it's a new technology and I think it's pretty cool.
Yep.
But I would be just grateful to get a vaccine, basically.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Andy P said Limey needs to help with makeup tutorials. So yeah, once lockdown opens up, I'll hop over to Germany and I can be the model. You
Oh
can give me
yeah.
them starry eyes that I think Nathan Thompson probably hated looking at.
Yeah, yeah, he commented on the
Space is
picture.
fake.
Yeah, yeah, he commented.
Yeah.
This idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a comment. The rent I did where I did my makeup, I got a comment from the Mexican Bob. He said, "Oh my God, you tricked me
Mm.
into watching a makeup tutorial, but my eyeshadow never looked as good as it did." It was great. Yeah, I was
Yeah, it
surprised
was
so many
good. It was
people
definitely
did
good.
watch it because just thought, man, the makeup at times it takes around an hour and a half. And that's wasted time. And I just wanted to get stuff off my chest. And I was like, okay, let's try filming a video while doing your makeup.
It's cool because it just it more down to earth, doesn't it? I mean, it's not obviously like like well, both you and I we're not exactly celebrities, but you're still you're watching someone on YouTube. It kind of sort of separates them in a way, I guess,
Hmm.
and when you see someone doing a video where they're still sort of going about normal tasks, then it brings them down to earth. Which is why, my next video, I might do a video on Nathan Thompson while I clip my toenails.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to watch that. Ugh, feet. I don't like feet.
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't even like feet. I
Good
don't
to
know.
know.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. That's why I like STSE, talking about that bloke who's making money with pictures of feet on OnlyFans. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think I could do that because I don't like feet. I don't like my own feet, and I'm a bit OCD and critical. I would start finding a reason to hate my own feet or something if the
Mm,
pictures look dodgy. It
yeah,
wouldn't end
that's
well.
absolutely. Mr. Sensible said he may do a video while doing his hair. I would watch that.
Ah,
Would be a
yeah.
short
See, that'd
video
have to be a
though.
really long
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
I wanted.
It's see they CGI NASA
Yeah,
CGI'd his hair out.
yeah.
I'm sure he's actually. I think he's got like proper headbanger hair. You know.
Absolutely. I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about what's happening to YouTube when they really demonetized Irish Demon's channel instead of taking down Daniel Pratt's channel? I think that's so messed
Yeah,
up.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, like I mean, Irish Demon pumps out a lot of a lot of content, a lot of live streams, so he's on a lot. But you know, most like almost all of his videos, well, all of his videos are a laugh. The only time they ever get close to
Yeah.
bad, and plus he's been really careful lately, hasn't he? Because he hasn't wanted to get demonetized, so he's been really careful with his words. But the
Mm-hmm.
only time they get close to bad is when he's responding to these people. And then you've got Daniel Pratt, who's every single video, and he does like what 4 or 5 a day. They're all filled with hate, and he's using like the other N word, the one from
Mm-hmm.
for German soldiers back in the
Mm-hmm.
day. He's calling YouTube that that other name that to do with people of the Jewish faith.
Yeah.
I guess Jews isn't a bad word, but in the context he uses it, it's bad. And then he's telling people, to off themselves.
Yeah, but I think,
How is his stuff still up there? You know,
yeah, I think the
it's
problem
got
is
to be the algorithm.
yeah, and Daniel Pratt just has not much traffic on his channel. I think with his on his new channel 150 200 subscribers, I think the algorithm doesn't really care
Yeah.
about his 100 views or 50 views at times, but on Irish
Mm,
Demons views like 5,000, there is a problem.
yeah.
There's more traffic, so the bad messages have a worse meaning behind it. I don't know. It's
Yeah, it probably gets scrutinized more because it is a monetized channel. So I agree with that as well. But then on the flip side, like think how many of us
mm,
have reported his channel and reported his videos, what they say. Like it, I don't know. It just seems like, especially in the last few months, it's just becoming more and more clear how jacked up the YouTube algorithm is. And because it just, yeah, I don't know, I think it's censoring the wrong people. It's definitely
mm,
letting people that should be censored get away with a lot more.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Webbart said something very interesting. He said, I think it has to do with how he talked about and to Nathan. If you look at it in a vacuum, it looks really bad. And I actually can understand what he means. Still, comparatively,
Mm,
it's shitty, but how he talked at times to Nathan could actually really not justify in that sense, but it is not good for the platform, for his size of a platform he has. I think there's actually a point
yeah,
because I really just thought about um, Daniel Pratt and not the Nathan situation, because the Nathan situation was just a mess, the whole thing. And I actually can see that on that stream he reacted in a bad way, and I could actually see why the algorithm picked it up, because we as the community basically from Irish Demon, we thought only about the Daniel Pratt situation. And I
yeah,
mean, I don't think it's justified. I don't know, a community strike or something like that would have been enough to say, hey,
no,
bad boy, don't do this. That is the problem. Don't do it again. But
mm,
YouTube likes to say, hey, we just take all the money and don't tell you what you did wrong. And I think that is a
yeah,
big problem in the whole thing.
yeah, definitely. Let me just in
Mm-hmm.
the chat quick. Nimrod says Daniel Pratt has friends. Yes, Nimrod, he does have friends.
Five.
That's where all his money goes. They cost him a fortune to come and hang out with him. And then also, Webbard said, LimeyPlay, do you think it is a coincidence that he got demonetized after getting 5,000 subs? That's a really good point, isn't it? Because didn't he hit 5,000
In that
subs
stream.
during that
Yeah.
stream, or was it the one
I,
right
I
after?
think it was
Yeah.
during.
So
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I know I watched both, but that's a really good point, you know, because
Mm-hmm.
maybe that might have bumped him up like the next level in the algorithm, and then I don't know. I guess it depends what they're looking for. But like, look at yeah, I don't know, because mine originally, that one that I had problems with, it didn't do it originally on the copyrighted material. It did it because part of that material,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, was kind of part of his stuff was pushing the fact that that there'd been election fraud, and that's what the algorithm picked up on. And
Yeah,
my
and that
channel, you
is
know, doesn't
fair.
have hardly any.
I think that that
So
is
yeah,
fair in a sense,
oh yeah,
because it's
definitely. So it's got to be different levels then, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely. There are problems when you talk about which YouTube says, they only have, I don't know, 15 subscribers, whatever. But I think there are topics when you talk about them in a certain kind of way where they say, I don't care how many subscribers you
Hmm.
have or how much traffic, that shouldn't be on the platform. I think the
Yeah.
the weight of the different topics is a little convoluted because YouTube just never mentions what is the thing you're not allowed to do. And they oftentimes really go there and say, hey, bye bye your channel without any warning, without saying, okay, that is the problem, please change it, and then we will leave you alone. That is what I think
Hmm.
is. It's sad because YouTube is a great platform for everyone to build up a community, to be part of a community, to do so many things. And they kind of break it. And I don't know, that sucks.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say hello to a few people. Hello, Mr. 42. Nice to see you again here.
Hmm.
And basic trigonometry. I think you were there a little bit, but I just saw you. Hey, Facty. Hey, good guy, try stop motion. One. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. 55 viewers. Oh my god.
Look at that. That's awesome.
55. I've seen that with way bigger YouTubers. That's amazing. I've never thought about that.
Hmm.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've been on bigger YouTubers, like in the live chats of bigger YouTubers, and you know, a lot of it I think depends on time of day as well.
Yeah, absolutely,
But
sure.
yeah, I get excited when I hit double digits. Like if I do, you know, like a not a live stream because you know I haven't got the setup for it, but if I do like a live chat with a premiere, I'm happy if I get 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, 50 is all, and well, obviously some people might have had to come and go or something, but
Yeah, sure.
you've got 58 likes.
Awesome.
That's like, you know, that's basically like 100% likes. When does that ever happen? You know,
Absolutely. Hey,
that's awesome.
Daniel Pratt, that's all NASA bots. They're not
Definitely.
real people. Don't worry. I'm sorry, I had to. I'm your president. I'm allowed to.
uh, yes.
That was also just a so
Yeah,
spontaneous
I was gonna
thing.
say I forgot to say that. Congratulations.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Irish demon. I just
Congratulations
took
being
that.
chatbot president. I didn't even know Nathan was nominating you,
I
you know?
just took it. I mean, when he takes me as representative of how bad the whole community of Sean is, then I can be
Hmm.
president, basically. You know? He presents the whole group with me. That makes me president. And that was such a spontaneous thing while I filmed the video. And I
Mm.
just rolled with it because I thought it was funny. And now I'm all of your boss. You're doing every. I
Nice.
mean, maybe that's why so many people are here. I'm the president.
That could be it.
Oh, thank you,
Saber Eagle
Alien
says, "Can't
X.
I be an ESA bot? We have far sexier accents than NASA bots." Fair play, fair play. I
Absolutely.
like that.
You can be whatever
Mr.
chatbot you want.
42 says, "That's a bot, or am I?"
I think you
He was.
are.
Oh,
You're.
that
You were
that
yesterday.
thing
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you were on the stream
Yeah.
yesterday. You're now here in the chat for my stream. You are a chatbot. You never going
Yeah.
out again. I'm sorry. You're one of us. One of us. One of us. I'm, I'm sorry. I had to.
Oh dear. Well, yeah. See, and I was on STST's stream for a little bit, and now I'm on your stream again. You know, so yeah, I definitely must be a bot of some. You know, we're probably all like androids created by NASA.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it will eventually come down to. Is flat earthers will think that the only real humans are flat earthers, and the rest were created to lie about the globe.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think if there would be such thing as a god, I would think my purpose, why I was created, is kind of to fuck with flat earthers and conspiracy theorists. I mean, I don't believe in any of that. It's just what I like to do, what gives me joy in life.
Mm.
But I think many people
Yeah,
who believe in a god would say, yes, that is a purpose you
mhm.
were created for. And I think that's a nice
Yeah, yeah.
irony behind it.
They
I was created to tell them that they weren't created.
Yes, exactly. You know, I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously you don't, you know, there doesn't need to be a god to have for someone to have a purpose, but you know, yeah, they're definitely going to look at you as because, well, any of us that
Mm.
them kind of you know we're causing their suffering, so we're going to help them get into heaven because I think isn't life is supposed to be about
Yeah,
suffering a bit,
thank
isn't it,
us.
for them,
You
you know.
ungrateful little word I cannot say. Bob Nodell's gyroscope said, when do we get paid? When do I get paid? Where are my taxes? I don't think you know how this
Hmm.
works. It's a dictatorship, not a democracy. Oh,
Oh
I
dear.
see it. It's all in my head now. 500 subscribers, the 50 people in the chat, and the presidency. I am so out of my head right now. Where
Hmm.
are my taxes?
You got 68
Six.
likes now with 53 people
I-
watching. That's
Impossible.
awesome. See, that's the
Yeah.
NASA bot kicking it in.
Oh,
That is
Daniel.
wicked. uh,
Yeah, explain that science. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, really. He called out Irish Demon for his absolutely weird in his mind, statistics, the like to view ratio. I mean, I kind of
Mm.
beat that. Just the ratio to each other.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Oh,
definitely,
hello,
definitely.
Uwe.
But and that's the thing though
And
as well
Frankentor
is
Entertainment. Hello. Frankentor Entertainment is the
oh,
creator behind Flatlander. Thank you so much for being
oh
here.
awesome.
Oh,
That
thank
is
you, YouTube
wicked.
search in general. You
We've
are a
we've
soldier.
definitely in watching that
Yeah.
game. YouTube Surgeon General cracks me up.
Oh, I'm
Better change
sorry.
that before the end of the stream,
Yeah,
you
yeah. I'm sorry, Lick
Surgeon General.
H.
Hunt
Frankentor
you down.
Entertainment is the Ü-Programmer. Oh God, German and English. The
Yeah.
Ü-Programmer of Flatlander.
Mm.
Yeah, in my mind, he's the creator. He's part of the creation team, and that makes him a creator in my head. I'm sorry. Oh, you're
That's
amazing,
awesome.
guys.
Um, hold on, says Jesse. Yeah, I had to add the O's in. says Jesse, you should go over to Nathan's Facebook group and
Oh,
thank them.
wait.
Oh wait.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And
it's
I
brilliant.
think it's so
That is
crazy when you
brilliant.
think about that Nathan Thompson really still has in his signature, in his emails, founder of official Flat Earth debate group. That group doesn't exist anymore,
Yeah.
and that is the only credit or reference he has to himself. Oh, hey Shane, good to see you there.
I mean, yeah, if you had a group like that and it got shut down, like you wouldn't keep that on your email, would you? Because you'd be embarrassed if anything, probably, wouldn't you?
Yeah, like, hey, I did this once, it got deleted
You
because
wouldn't.
it was shit, but I did it.
Right. You
It's
know.
it's
Oh.
absolutely weird. And Uwe, ja, mir geht's sehr gut und egal was Nathan Thompson gesagt hat, ich habe es einfach nur genutzt für ein Video und es hat funktioniert. I'm sorry, when I get a German question, I have to answer in German.
Yeah.
Ja.
And that is about all the German I know.
That's enough. That's enough. That almost always
Yeah.
works.
I wish I'd paid more attention to it in school, but I didn't get interested in anything until already left school.
I can see that. I had it
But
a few times. Oh, hey, Thor Rasmussen. Rasmussen. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry.
yeah,
Oh,
Rasmussen
Mr.
probably sounds
Sensible.
all right, doesn't it?
That's so good German. Entschuldigen Sie bitte, wie komme ich am besten zum Bahnhof? Which means basically, I'm
Is it?
sorry, how can I get to the train station?
Uh, Now, is this actual German or is this Google Translate German?
No,
This
it's
what
Mr.
I'd like
Sensible
to know.
German. He said it on our live stream a few days ago.
Oh, brilliant!
Mm, it's
That
German.
is
It's Mr.
awesome.
Sensible's real, actual German.
That
Credit
is
where credit is
fantastic.
due.
Yeah. Oh, I'm jealous. I need to learn another language. Definitely.
Oh, it's
I don't
awesome.
know.
That's
There's
why
so many cool languages out there. I think I
yeah,
did, what did I do? I did German, French, and Latin at school. What about you? What languages did you do at school?
I did, of course, English and German, a little bit of French, but I hated it.
Mm.
And I did I think a few months ago, I started learning Latin because I wanted to learn
Oh,
Latin
awesome.
in school, but I wanted
Mm-hmm.
also to learn sciences, but I couldn't do both. If I wanted really to learn Latin, I had to drop science, and that wasn't an
Mm-hmm.
option for me. And so I started now to learn a little bit of Latin. I think it's so interesting how many words we use still today, even though no one for many hundred, almost I think 1,000 years, no one speaks it anymore. And I think it's amazing.
Mm.
Oh, hey,
It
yeah,
sounds cool, doesn't it? And I think,
NDP. The only thing I remember from French lessons is je ne sais pas. That's the only thing. Yeah, you wanted to say something. I'm sorry, Adam.
yeah, I completely forgot what I wanted to say because Nimrod has
Mhm.
typed something that has the German word leprechaun said because I'm intrigued because of the leprechaun bit.
I don't know what the leprechaun
Do you
bit
see it?
means. Yeah. Oberleutnant
What's the
Nimrod,
rest mean?
MC Leprechaun. I actually have no idea, and the rest behind it is sich zur Arbeit melden. Um, I don't know, reports it's himself to work Or is it report in that case? I don't think so. Where
Okay,
he tells me,
I
hello,
think
General, blah, 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 I am at work now.
I think he's reporting to you as a leprechaun
Yeah, okay.
or something. Do you have leprechauns over there? I know Ireland is riddled with them, apparently.
Uh, I mean, we have them, but we stole them. Basically, we have the Irish
Ah,
version of them here. We use them when
nice.
we have New Year's. So for a symbol for good luck.
Ah,
Because I don't think St. Patrick's Day
cool.
isn't
That is awesome.
popular in Germany, to be honest. Not as
Yeah, you
popular.
guys don't need it because you've got Oktoberfest, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So St. Patty's Day, like I'd never done anything with St. Patty's Day until I went to America when I was living out there because
Really?
they just they go
Oh
nuts
yeah.
for it,
I've
you
seen
know?
a video just today of a woman twerking on the streets on directly on a police officer, and he was like, "Oh my god." And she stood up, turned around, and they basically ate each other. A police officer.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's weird. Um, YouTube search in general, I can teach you some German insults and swear words, but not on stream. I don't think that would be good for the YouTubes. Oh, the snark is on
You
it, so
know,
okay.
yeah, because YouTube's gonna detect it in every language, aren't they? Oh, everyone's switching to German.
Yeah, we take over many comment
You
sections
know,
and stuff.
I could jump off, and Mr. Sensible could jump on, and then you could run a full-on German show. Uh, I'd offer to, but you know, my German is terrible. I don't know much at all.
Oh, I mean, German is really hard. Bye, Rich. Thank you for being there. Yeah, it's the German grammar is so convoluted that I can bet you most of the Germans have no idea what the German causes are, what tense you use in certain situations. We just do it, but we don't know how it's called and how
Mm,
the rules is for using it, because
yeah.
it's so much, and we have three different articles. You have the.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, I know. It's hard. It's you know, we're just the one. It definitely
yeah,
we make. I think yeah, because I mean yours is like I don't know what would you call it? Would it be like prepositions and stuff? But because you've got like sort of gender assignment to you know to words that lead up to what you're about to say, don't they?
yeah,
Like mine and minor, right?
yeah, right. Oh, true, you don't have that either.
Which we don't have.
Yeah, but I think
Huh?
it's also weird for the whole gender discussion at the moment, because in German you
Mm,
have, when you're talking about a job, for example, when you talk about actor and actress, that's one of
mm,
the few words in English where you have both genders. Most of the time you say, yeah, it's a journalist, and it's both male and
mm-hmm.
female. But in German, it's
Yeah.
always separated. And
Mm-hmm.
now women say, hey, can you please include us in all of the texts you use? Because, for example, ein Journalist
Mm,
it's only male. The female
Yeah,
version
and then
would
eine
be,
Journalist would be the female, right?
no, it would be eine Journalistin. We have the in
Ah,
in the end, and that makes it then female. So, and then we
nice.
have der, die, das, the masculine, feminine, and neutral. And
Mm,
what I think it's so weird in German, we have for girl it's das Mädchen. It's neutral. Why is it not female? It's a
mm,
girl. Or human. The human is masculine and not neutral. It would be more
mm.
logic when you would say das Mensch, because it's both human, yeah, it's both
Yeah.
male and female. And
Mm.
I think it's kind of weird to think about how people use the different genders in our language, because it just doesn't make any sense at all.
See, with English as well, I mean, because obviously, like um, you used to say like steward and stewardess, but that's now
Hmm.
flight attendant, and then like actor, actress. Although, like now it seems that you just call them all actors over here. Like I don't know, I kind of I don't really see what the problem was with having, the job title also, you know, tell you the gender, you know?
Hmm.
Um, yeah, like I don't know. I never really had like saw what the big deal was, but obviously, like stuff like that's just becoming so, I don't know. All of it ends up being a really touchy subject, I think, doesn't it? And so now a lot of it, like I say, like they've changed steward and stewardess to flight attendant,
Hmm.
um, and then yeah, now like most of the time it's actor. You don't say actress anymore. It just, I think sometimes like someone will start something, in such and such direction, trying to legitimately fix a wrong, so
Hmm.
probably, but then stuff gets pulled in as well, and it just always ends up going overboard, doesn't it? I think,
Yeah, absolutely.
you know.
But I think it has their time and place for those discussions. Absolutely. For example, also the pronoun thing. It is okay for people to say, yeah, most of the people are either male or female, but there are many people that don't identify as it, and that should be respected. But the whole they them thing in English, you cannot translate it into German. That just, it doesn't make real sense.
Yeah.
And I actually have not once heard anyone talk about it in German to say, hey, I would prefer those pronouns, because the neutral ones is offensive for a person who doesn't identify as male or female. Absolutely. But it's so weird because there are things we cannot translate from English into German. There are also many words in English we don't have in German at all.
Mm,
Cringe, for example, there is no German word for it. We just took the
mm,
word cringe and use it now in German because we don't have a word. It doesn't exist. And I think that's so
gotcha.
interesting that still in this day with globalization and the human race as a whole existing for such a long time, and there are still words in different cultures that don't exist in other cultures,
Mm.
or not
Yeah,
even other
that's true.
cultures, or just another country with basically a similar culture. I mean, English and American and Middle European, our cultures aren't that different. I
Mm.
think it's interesting to think about.
Yeah, it definitely is, isn't it? I think like I mean, with every generation now as well,
Hmm.
um, you'll get at least one new lot of slang words, sometimes more. Like my niece, it's like every school year, like it just seems like she's had to learn a whole new load of slang words and throw the old ones out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, yeah, I don't know. I think it's so that kids can try to talk without their parents understanding them or something.
No, I
You know?
really think that there are different times when I at times hear my mom use the slang, what was cool when she was younger. Me and my sisters, we sit always there like, oh my
Mm.
god, mom, that's so cringe. Because no one uses these words anymore.
Yeah, you get the
Yeah,
old-fashioned
I mean,
words. So
even the word killer.
I guess it just seems weird because now like the words that I used to use are becoming
Mm-hmm.
old-fashioned, and I'm not that old, damn it. So it just I don't know, it just yeah, I think that's the thing, and it seems weird that now I'm probably the uncool
Yeah.
like uncle.
It's
It's
weird.
yeah.
I mean, when I was 12 or 13, it was no one used the word cool. We said, "Oh God, that's so killer." I wouldn't even wanted to use it today because, but it was so cool back then. Everyone, my mom freaked out because my little sister was I don't know 7 years old, and she was like, "Yeah, mom, that's killer." And she hated it, and we didn't understand because it was cool. It was a cool word,
Mm,
and today no one uses it. There are now different words, and
yeah.
it's always words from America or from England. We use so many words from you guys, but so wrong. The word public viewing is in German when you sit together with people outside and watch football.
Oh.
And I know many different people don't use it in that kind of way. That's why we get pretty weird looks when we say, hey,
Uh,
can we go out and go to a public viewing and have fun and drink beer? And
mm,
it's weird.
I just and I don't even know. I mean, that could probably get applied to a few things over here, but like when I was living in the
Mm-hmm.
States, like a viewing, like specifically saying viewing instead of I don't know, like you could use the word watching or something. But when it was a viewing, it was either to check out a house if you're
Mm-hmm.
interested in buying, or you were going to the viewing before the
Mm-hmm.
funeral. You know, so I don't know what public viewing. I think I'm a little out of touch for over here sometimes because I forgot a lot when I was
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know.
Then we misappropriate many words. I've
Yeah,
known
it's
people
it's it's
from
good though.
England who were in Germany, and they always said, "Oh, I understand bits and pieces, but it doesn't make any sense." And I was like, "Yeah, because it doesn't
Mm.
for you, because we use the words and Germanize them and use it for a different meaning."
Mm,
And that's totally confusing. That
mm,
was so weird for me as a German when I started learning English, because there were so many similar words that we have different meanings. That's why you hear many German people to say, yes,
mm,
yes, I became an email from you. Because became, we have German bekommen. And bekommen means I got
mm.
something from you. And that's why people always say, yeah, yeah, I became an ice cream, for example. And every English speaking person has to laugh. And
It's awesome.
yeah, it's weird to think about, but I really really enjoyed it.
Mr. Sensible said that I'm just a square. Oh dear, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, that's it.
in different sizes.
I'm gonna have to challenge Mr. Sensible to a nerd off at some point.
A
Oh,
nerd
that's
of that
awesome
sounds
though.
interesting.
Yeah, I haven't heard the word square in ages. That's brilliant. I love it. that's what that's what I in school. That's what I used to call all nerds.
Ah,
You're such
okay.
a square.
Why?
Ah, it's brilliant. That was um. You know what? I don't even know why. Like by the time I went to sort of secondary school, like that word was already there. I don't know, Mr. Sensible. Do you know why we used square for nerds?
Because when I translate it
If you
into
do,
German,
let us know.
it sounds so weird. Ha, du bist so ein Quadrat. That sounds so weird.
Yeah.
Like, why is nerd equivalent to a geometrical shape? Why not pyramid?
uh, Alien X says I'm that LimeyPlay. You are a right. Oh.
Let me just call. Ah, really, Pearlfish. Are you a
I'm I'm
square?
I'm confused with Mr. Sensible. It's what it was A6.
I don't get it.
I'm confused. Oh, a 60s thing for someone who's a fuddy duddy.
Ah,
I guess it just hung around. I mean, I'm an 80s baby. God, I'll be 41 this year.
90s.
So yeah. Yeah, you're a young'un. You're a young'un.
Yeah, we
I've got
had
the
that
spine of an
yesterday.
octogenarian. Getting old, but yeah.
In Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
Okay.
Robert White says it came from the 50s.
I Google it. You're no help.
Yeah. It probably, I mean, you know, and then a lot of, well, I don't know about, I think more so nowadays than in the past. A lot of words come from a lot of stuff comes from America. We see like in this country, watch like
Uh-huh.
American movies, and the kids will start imitating the words and all that stuff. Hey,
Okay,
Bullet Bill, you all right, mate?
Oh, hi, Bullet Bill. I found something. Square, in brackets, slang. Square is slang for a
Uh,
person who is conventional and old-fashioned. This,
Plain.
this sense of the word
Oh,
square originated with the American jazz community in the 1940s, in reference to people out of touch with musical trends. All the senses of the term square
nice.
referring positively to someone or something honest and upstanding date back to the 16th century. I still don't
Wow.
know
Well,
why.
there you go. Everyone's wrong, and it was from the 1500s. But yeah, see, God, I'm gonna have to track down loads of nerds now from school and apologize to them and say, you know what, you weren't always square,
I
mostly.
mean, before that
But
it was
yeah,
something
I pretty
positive.
much just thought it was like just your general sort of nerd.
I
But
mean, before that
huh?
it was something positive. Oh, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
English word
Well,
square dates to the 13th century. Mm-hmm.
really, the
Yeah,
1200s? That's old
that's what
school.
Wikipedia says.
And behold, thou art a square. It just, I don't know. It doesn't seem to come out as good with a bit of Shakespeare words.
Oh, that's cute. The positive sense is preserved in the phrases such as fair and square. That's
Oh,
cute.
yeah. God, I've been using that wrong all my life then as well. Because I mean, we just, yeah,
Hmm?
just fair and square, just right. It's equal standing. Yeah.
Bye,
Hmm.
Mr. S. Thank you for being
Interesting.
there. Thank you so, so much.
Later, Mr. Sensible.
Ah,
Yeah,
Bullet
he's
Bill. Yeah,
awesome.
you called it.
I really hope, I really do hope that Mr. Sensible does get chosen for the old space flight, that
Mm-hmm.
he's applied for, because
Oh,
that'd
that
be
would be
awesome. Not just,
so cool.
yeah, just, I think definitely like having someone go up there that we all watch
I mean,
on
I
a
would
regular basis.
never ever talk to him again because I would be just too jealous. I couldn't handle seeing his face and knowing he was there and I wasn't. But I would be still in some kind of way happy for him.
Oh dear. Okay, enough about squares. Let's talk about triangles now. Okay, so Sleeping Warrior, if you have a triangle with sides 1, 1, and 1, what are the internal angles?
I don't know, I have to do the math.
I love that. It's like because each person's starting to get their own thing, isn't it? Like with Oakley, it's Nathan. What's refraction? You know, and then
Or
Sleeping
guess
Warrior's
go
got
down, go boom
triangle
boom.
refraction.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, or the go down
it's
and go boom
just
boom. Yeah.
yeah, it's
So
just so fun.
has Daniel Pratt got one yet?
No, because no one talks to him.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. What about Thompson? Has Thompson got one
I mean,
that we
for
that we that
example, Irish
on the
Demon,
regular?
I love you.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Do you love
That's
me,
gonna be
Nathan?
it.
Yes, I love you. Oh, that was
Ah,
so beautiful. Oh yeah,
yeah,
the egg
he's
is
dead.
is
Oh, yeah, thanks.
absolutely.
I love you too. Ah,
That was awesome.
mm.
Yeah, the egg thing was amazing with Sleeping Warrior. I mean, how
Oh
can
God,
you
yeah.
stand there and say, I make now some science. This is an egg.
Mm. Oh, gonna save that one to ask Sleeping Warrior as well. Then Bullet Bill says, "LimeyPlay, if you have a rectangle with of sides 4 centimeters and 2 centimeters, what is the area?" So we will, yeah, we will definitely use that one on Sleeping Warrior as well. It'd be
I
like
mean,
I've got a rectangle calculator and it's not working. So either it's wrong or you're wrong. I think that's what he said about the triangle calculator, wasn't it?
of course. I mean,
Oh, the
yeah.
other Oakley one, wasn't it? Was the converting meters to kilometers. Remember that one?
Was that net?
Yeah, someone asked him, said
Wasn't it Thompson?
that was Nathan Oakley.
Really?
No, that
Was
was
it
Oakley. He's
Oakley?
converting yeah, converting meters to kilometers
Ah,
because
yes, yes. Yeah.
even after it got explained to him, like Oakley just kept saying that the guy was retarded or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they've got
But
no mathematical just nothing.
yeah, I
Share with
think
me.
it was Conspiracy Cats with Nathan Thompson where he said, okay, the line of sight, it's, I
Mm.
don't know, 1,000 blah 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 meters or 1.3 kilometers. And he said, oh, I don't know, I just know miles. Which doesn't matter, you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
need the units, you just need the number.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got
Yeah,
confused now. Oh, they're
yeah.
also stupid. They don't have a
That was the
grasp.
Thompson one, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and they don't have a grasp of anything. That's why it's so fun. That's where I meet conspiracy cats most of the time, in the chats of other flat earther streams, where he just asks random science questions just to see how they I don't know, you're an idiot.
Uh,
Just because they really don't know.
that's brilliant. Mm.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
it's you know either like they either argue with like they'll either argue with you to try and prove you wrong, and then if that doesn't work, then it's just deny, 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 and then if that doesn't work, they just try to avoid you. I think you know that's like their defense mechanisms.
Yeah,
Like that Sleeping
absolutely.
Warrior. Like I did, so I did the first video on him,
Hmm.
you know, and explain how he doesn't know scientific method or any of that stuff, and he left a comment saying, what's it? This video isn't even worth addressing. I'll just let you think you've won. So that was, you know, that was him sort of just trying to deny it. My second video on him,
Oh, you cut off.
believe um, he just hasn't. Yeah, I don't even know if he's watched it. He's probably watched it, but he hasn't left a comment or anything,
Mm.
you know. And he's even put a new video up, like about how you know why or like why things. I think he's put a new video up about why things fall down, and you know, like the whole more stuff on relative density disequilibrium as he calls it.
Yeah.
Um,
It, I had a
But yeah,
conversation about that
he's
too.
doubled his subscriber count now from when I did the video,
Mm,
the second one on him. He's up over 100,
mm.
so hopefully he's not going to make a comeback.
Oh no, I don't think so. But really, with Riley, I had a discussion on in the comment section on one of his videos. It was also about the relative density thing because that's the only thing he has, or he thinks he has.
Mm.
We were, and I said, hey, just give me some numbers, give me an equation. I said, hey, we can do a video together. You try to prove your side. I try to prove my side. I said, let's do, for example, a live stream where we do the
Mm.
math together and the experiments. I said, we can, at some point, we have to agree to an experiment where we both, or both sides could agree, okay, if A happens, you are right. If B happens, I am right. And he was just like, yeah, you have
Mm-hmm.
this, and you divide it with this, and then you know in which direction, but you can also turn it around. And I told him, hey, you when you divide A by B, you cannot just turn it around. It's not like it matters which way. And he was like, no, it doesn't matter. And I've showed him, I said, well, okay. And I showed him some calculations. I sent it. And he was like, yeah, you did it wrong because of. And I said, okay, then correct it and send it back. And then he just insulted me and
Mm-hmm.
never responded again, of course. But that was so nice to see him because he
Yep.
didn't know what to
Yep.
say
It's the
anymore.
flirt way.
Hi, babe. Willst du Hallo sagen?
Mm.
Hmm? Yeah,
Is that
that's.
Mike?
Say hello.
Hello.
That's my boyfriend. That's Mike.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, everybody. Ich
Yeah.
komm gleich.
Alles gut.
Yeah, Bullet Bill says, Riley is a lawyer. He's good at arguing the words, using semantics, not using logic and
Absolutely.
maths.
He
Now,
could be a lawyer if he knew law.
I read the thing. Well, I read something, like about this big whole court thing that was going on with him because of multiple charges, and in that apparently he stated that I think he had like I think he said he had like a law degree, but didn't get to do like the graduate
Mm-hmm.
work or something, which makes me think that he's he was saying that he had like a bachelor's or something
Yeah.
probably. But I just can't see that. Like that has to be bullshit too.
Of course it's
You know?
bullshit.
I just
But
like Bullet Bill. Do we have a way of finding out what his I don't know what the highest level of education it is that Mr. Riley has? I'm guessing kindergarten, but maybe elementary school.
probably. But I mean, if he could think like a normal human being and would have studied law and would understand law, I think actually his ability to talk shit and distract people would be helpful as a lawyer.
He could probably be a really good litigator, except that the arguments he puts across are crap. So eventually he'd get found out. The other thing is, you've got to be pretty smart to be a lawyer, aren't you? And Riley's one of these people that thinks that 5 divided by 0 is 5.
Oh yeah.
Like he can't even do that.
I mean, he can't do anything. Of course, that's
So-
why I said if he could think like a normal human being. But the ability to
Yeah,
talk bullshit,
yeah.
to make sense, or try to make sense out of nothing, try to make nothing out of something with sense. I really, really think that is an ability that lawyers need when they stand in front of a jury, for example, and they need to explain something away to defend their defendant, or I don't know what it's called. But I think the
Well, yeah,
ability
and he
itself
can
could
do
be
that.
helpful, but not in the stupidity he has.
Yeah, Bill, makes a good point. Like Riley is good at persuading. He's not completely stupid, and I'd probably say that about most of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also because their targets are always gullible people, as well, which is what kind of makes it quite sad, really, because they prey on the weak in a way, you know.
Absolutely.
Um,
I mean,
but
didn't
but
Nathan
I think
Thompson agree to this? That he said, yeah, my audience is so gullible and Earth isn't flat.
yeah, well, no, I think he said it about other flat earthers,
Mm-hmm.
but that was like one of the big things too, wasn't it? Because obviously Nathan Thompson attacking you because of and I'm in the same boat. I'm unfortunately I can't work at the moment, because of my
I mean,
disability.
look at him. He
It's
doesn't have a disability.
it's
He
not
lives in
like
a
people like
tent.
us are happy about it, right?
And
But
if
like
so,
it's not like
who
we're
is he?
sitting at home going, I don't have to work anymore. I'd love to be able to go back to work.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
I
love
hate
to
being
have
stuck
the
at home.
money. I mean, the money
Yeah,
I get from the
exactly.
government isn't that much. I mean, it's enough to
No,
work. It's absolute to
yeah.
work, yeah, to live. But it can be really hard. And the
Oh
thing
yeah,
is,
definitely.
he really tried to use that because he thought he had gotten a secret out of me. I mean, my Instagram,
Mm.
they're pictures of my
Well, yeah,
hand.
but
On my
my
channel are videos. I
mm,
would never tell him anything secret about me. And he
mm,
didn't think I tell Sean. And I made some screenshots and said,
mm.
haha, look at him. And that's why Sean was directly, are you talking about Jess? And you could hear that little bit of oh shit, what am I saying
Yeah,
now? Because you really thought
yeah.
like I am representative, that's a bad thing
Mm.
to have a
He thought it
disability.
gave him a one up sort of thing.
Yeah, and I mean, okay, I don't have a job, so what? I have had 8 surgeries, 7 of that in 1 year. That was a fucking horrendous year, and I pushed completely through it. I am proud of that, and I know I can be proud of
Mm.
that. And that's the ironic thing, that he doesn't get it, because I didn't choose this. The best thing is
Yeah.
he is sitting in a tent in his, I don't know how big of the land he has apparently,
Mm.
but he is sitting in his tent begging everywhere for money, because he isn't like many other YouTubers who say, hey, if you want to support me, you can do that
Mm.
there. Thank you so much. Bye. He's like, hey, give me
Yeah.
money. Hey, I need money. Hey, if you want to do this, I need money. And he steals money from his friends, and he tries to call me
Mm-hmm.
out for being a bad person.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, yeah, like he says that he makes so much money from
Mhm.
donations, yet he lets his mum pay his car insurance. He's a terrible person. In the chat, first off, Bob Nodell's gyroscope said, LimeyPlay, he's not a complete idiot. There's a few bits missing.
Mm,
That awesome. I need to keep that one.
absolutely.
That is fantastic. And then Owlman's telling us to search for Riley's GoFundMe to slip flat Earth into universities. Please tell me he's not trying that, really, is he?
I
That
I
would
googled
be
this and I
hilarious.
landed at I think something like Russian version of YouTube. Riley's dissertation part 1.
Mm.
But I think that is Renty, the video I got. I don't know how I ended up
Oh
there.
no, no, I'm not even looking for videos. I'm just doing
No,
a. I've found something. Hold on.
I just,
Fundraiser by Anthony Riley. Help
yeah.
me slip FE into a university.
Oh, yeah, there I have it.
Oh my god, no way.
2,300
He
pounds.
of his £2,100 target.
Oh my god.
That he's ripped people off there, hasn't he? because there's no
Okay, guys,
way.
I'm starting a GoFundMe now. I don't know for what, but if this idiot 2,000, oh my god, how? How? I'm sorry. I don't have words anymore.
I don't know. Like I set up a GoFundMe when I was getting frustrated with my old laptop to try and help me get one, and I felt a bit off at doing it, but then I thought, well, you know what, people don't have to donate,
Yeah, absolutely.
and
That's why I
but
have.
but it's for something, legitimate. It's not for something like this. No one ended up donating, and that was
Mhm.
fine because I ended up, I'd saved up most. My mum helped me with the rest of it until next month, which was awesome. I think because she was just fed up hearing me, yelling at my laptop
Oh god.
during video editing. But
I mean that's why I
so
have.
yeah, like God bless her. See, well, I see, and I'm so habit trained to say
Yeah.
God bless when I know he's not
I mean,
real.
that's why I have a Patreon. I
Ah,
have a PayPal
yeah,
linked in my videos. But that's not like, hey people, money please. That's just for, hey, if you want to support, because for example, when we move, I want to build a set,
yeah,
but I don't beg for it. I don't need the money for it. It would be
yeah,
cool, but it's
yeah,
cool to
definitely,
not.
definitely.
That's it. But Nathan lives off of this. He rather sleeps in a tent and basically steals money from other
Mm,
people than he would
yeah.
get money from the government. Because that was his argument against me, because I get money from the government. That's why I think space is real. Which is completely
Mm.
logical. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I love when they try to. I just love how their brains work because they will connect the dots in, like the dots can be in different cities
yeah,
and they'll find a way to connect them. But yeah, it's
absolutely.
oh god, I was looking at
Yeah, Thor
Bob
Rasmussen,
Nobel says I could
you're
use that one.
right.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Thor Rasmussen
Yeah,
said
that's
Nathan is disabled. He got no brain.
mm. Yeah, see, no, that's given a bad name to disabled people because I've worked with disabled people, and like my uncle's got Down syndrome.
Mm,
Every one of them that I've worked with is 10 times smarter than
of
Nathan,
course.
any of the
And
Nathans,
disability is
you know?
such a broad term. That's why when he was
Oh
in my
yeah.
DMs, he was like, okay, what do you do for work? And I said, nothing at the moment. I'm still recovering from my surgeries. And he was like, okay, how
Hmm.
long? And I said, no, year and a half again. And he was like, okay, so then it's more a disability. And I said, no, not really. At least I don't consider it
Yeah.
as one. And I say, okay, you could maybe think about it in that way, but oh well. And that's why he used it, because he knew that I'm just sick at home. But he wanted it to be a
Mm.
disability because he thinks disability means bad. And that says a lot more about him than about every other person there is.
Mm. Yeah, that I mean the other thing is because one of the things he said when oh god, I forget which one he was talking to, or it might have been when he was talking to Irish Demon.
Mm,
But he said that he spends everything that he gets that same day because he knows the next day he's going to get more.
that's a good way of
That
living.
that is reason. Like if you got paid every day, that doesn't mean you should still try to spend what you've just got. Like I don't
I
know.
mean,
Like
but I think that is just,
he's definitely a grifter,
yeah, but it's
and he's
his
probably got
decision.
like
The
a major
problem I
alcohol problem.
have with him is he
Oh, it is his
abuses
decision.
his dog. He forces his dog to live vegan, and dogs are not creatures
Yeah,
that should live vegan. But I got a message
yeah.
here from Bullet Bill. What other science channels do you guys like? We were talking about Nile Red on SDSD stream. I love, for example, SciShow. 100%. That's where I have my TV notebook where I take notes every time I watch TV because I'm afraid I will forget the cool
Nice.
stuff I learn. I love Veritasium.
Mm.
He's amazing. I learned so much from him. And I have to think, I have a few German ones, but I don't think many of you would. I don't think it would help much. I love
I
Star
don't even
Talk.
know, like, really, because, and I know I am subscribed to a few
Hmm.
science ones, but like most of the stuff, like most of the stuff I get my knowledge from is I'll watch like a conspiracy cats video or a greater sapien video, and they'll explain something, and sort of how something proves it, and then I will then research that, um like I hadn't, like I'm 40, I hadn't used trigonometry since I was 16 at school, and obviously getting into the debunks and that, like I had to sort of refresh my memory on. I mean, obviously you remember things like Pythagoras theorem and stuff like that. Like I couldn't remember how to calculate arc length and stuff like that, So
Hmm.
yeah, I think I'm actually trying to have a look at my subscriptions to remind myself because
Hmm.
there's so many.
Uh, just a second. Colons asked me to say if someone uses the browser Brave, please don't watch your favorite YouTubers with that browser because they remove the ads and the YouTubers won't get any money from the ads on there. So if you use
Oh,
that, use it for
you
the
know,
flirts
I
maybe,
I
but not for your favorite YouTubers you want to
yeah,
support.
there you go. Oh, brilliant. Oh, AB Science. How did I not remember that? I like so I watch a lot of what is it? It's like BBC Bite Size.
Mhm.
They have some fantastic like
I don't
videos
trust
and
them.
stuff.
What wasn't it
Like
BBC
to refresh.
who had this documentary where they said that the big ancient shark, the Megalodon, would be back
Megalodon, yeah.
deep down in the ocean without any knowledge of anything. Wasn't it BBC or was it? It was some
It might have
American.
been, but then it's
I
not
don't
always
trust
the
them.
channel, is it? Sometimes it's like the individual department. But Megalodon did come back, and then Jay Statham killed it, so
Ah,
it was all right.
ah.
It was all
I'm
right. Have you
sorry,
have
I
you seen
didn't
the Meg?
remember. Yeah, of course I
That's a
did.
good. That was a good film.
My problem is
Yeah, I
with
like
the
that.
all the
I like shark
science.
films if they're decent.
I do. I mean, I have a shark tattooed on my arm, so
Oh, that is awesome.
I love sharks. But
I need to get some new tattoos, especially like I've got two different crosses because when I
mhm,
got my tattoos, I was still, like still religious and going to church, and I'm keeping the Celtic cross,
mhm.
but the old school cross, I think I'm gonna
I
get
I have so many scientific scientific tattoos. This arm, my
mm,
finger tattoos are all scientific
yeah, you got
things.
loads
Yeah,
finger tattoos.
these are all
That's
scientific
awesome.
things. Here's an atom on the thumb. I have E equals mc squared,
That is awesome.
and yeah, it's pretty cool. The one here and the two on the arm up here, and one on my stomach
Mm,
was made by my little sister. She started tattooing.
nice.
That was her first tattoo she ever did. And the next one was
Oh wow.
that, and she got really good in a very short amount
Yeah.
of time. So it's an investment in my future. So if she's a big tattooer, I don't have to pay for my tattoos anymore.
Mm,
Or at least not as much. I'm sorry,
that
Daisy, I
is
will pay
awesome.
you. I'm sorry.
That's really cool. I just thought as well, like science stuff. Professor Dave
Oh,
Explains.
he's
I mean, I
awesome.
especially love the ones where he just rips flat Earth to shreds. But
Yeah, they're
yeah, like
awesome.
he's done some really good ones, hasn't he?
Absolutely. I really
Mm.
love his channel because he has, when he debunks stuff, his humor in it is awesome. Like that, it's not my problem. I love that line so much.
Mm.
When I hear something else saying this, I always think about Professor Dave Explains. And his way to explain stuff is so entertaining, and it's so easy for me, and I really like him.
Mm. Yeah, he's awesome, definitely. I'm
Yeah.
going to I was just having a quick look at this Nile Red thing. 2.5 million
Yeah,
subscribers.
he's
Definitely
he's
must know
a
something.
biochemist, and
Oh
he
wow.
does chemistry experiments and stuff, and it's really cool. Some of them you can really do at home. I want to do this. He extracted the DNA out of strawberries, and that was
Oh
so
yeah.
cool. Yeah, yeah. I binge watched his channel, I think,
Yeah.
twice now, and I really, really love him. It's very entertaining, and chemistry is something cool because I know
Yeah.
so much of physics and
I'm
physics
definitely going to
channels.
be checking some of this stuff
Yeah,
out.
of course. I mean, he
Mm.
did uranium glass and
See, and
stuff.
mm, that's the thing is what like I mean I
Oh
don't know
yeah, colon, Dr. Becky.
I hated school. You
She's
know, I think
awesome.
I started getting a bit more into stuff
Hmm.
with college, but then huh?
Colon said Dr.
Oh, but
Becky is
then it's
awesome. I am subscribed to her. She's so cool.
yeah, okay, yeah, she's great. She's great. But it's
Hi,
like I think like
NANA.
the older I get, the more interested I've become in a lot of stuff. I love NANA as well. But I think like doing these
Hmm.
videos and stuff has got me a lot more interested in things. You know, it's really awesome. Yeah, Bullet Bills says like the whole DNA from strawberries and kiwis as well.
Yeah,
Apparently,
that's
really
really easy
easy.
because I watched this
That's
video with
cool.
my boyfriend and was so amazed by it. And I actually
Mm.
am working towards a video with aluminum and gallium and extracting DNA from fruits because I think it's so cool
You
and
know,
would
you're
be cool.
talking to an Englishman. We call it
Yeah, I'm
aluminium.
sorry.
We're not
I'm
American.
sorry. But I learned it from the channel Backyard Scientist. Once again,
It's
one
okay.
a channel for the list
Mm.
of science channels. He's so cool. He builds all of his
Mm.
technology and experiments himself and blows things up in his backyard, and it's really cool. And I'm sorry, I learned it
That
from
is
him.
awesome.
Oh, and Mark Rober. He
It's
is
okay.
so cool. He's kind of the Mr. Beast of the science community. At least that's how I see
Oh.
him. Because he does these
Mm.
huge and big experiments. He was an engineer at NASA before he started his channel. I think he has around 20 or 30 million subscribers, and he has
Nice.
around I don't know 30 million views per video every time. His
Mm.
views are
You know, these are the people that you and I, as you know, as budding YouTube creators, we need to become friends with these people because a shout out in one of their
oh
videos, if
yeah.
they're getting 30 million views,
Hey Mark,
boom,
if you
you know?
ever watching this, just an idea. No, I'm joking. Mike said here,
Yeah,
Mark Rober is awesome, but too
yeah.
less content. That is true, but he said it in an interview himself. He does this on purpose because he'd rather have a few videos but with high quality than more videos with less quality. And I think that's an absolute good thing to do. I mean, it works. Have you seen his view counts? He has more views than Mr. Beast. He has more views than PewDiePie. His channel is ridiculous, even though he has, I think, just one video a month. But it works, and I think it's so.
Really? Yeah, see,
Yeah, and he has
that's
so
all you need
big
to do. If you're
experiments.
getting that many views. Mm. But yeah, I think like it's. I mean, yeah, it probably takes him a lot of work to set up and all that stuff. But like, I mean, I'd like to think that no matter, like even I was lucky enough to get that big, which will never happen. But it was. I definitely, I'd still want to pop out a video like at least once a week, you know, because it's, I don't know, like I feel a part of something now,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. But I think
and
it's
I
way
get to be a
harder
part
when
of it,
you're as
obviously.
big. I think, I mean, look at the
Yeah,
whole problems with PewDiePie. I mean, sure, he said stuff that was horrible in the past. Context does matter. I think we know that. But even in
yeah,
context, it was stupid. But he was always painted as a racist, as a Nazi, as, I don't know, for just stupid things he said. And
mm,
that's, in my opinion, wrong. Saying racist stuff because you're stupid is something different than being a racist. Just to make this
yeah,
clear for a second. But also,
yeah. I
he
can,
had so
yeah,
many crises in his career where he wanted just to start over again, to delete his channel, to
mm,
have not as many subscribers because he's not anymore part of a community. He has a community on his own, but he's not part of one
mm,
because he has so many people who want this and that kind of way out of his content.
mm,
Even when it's just 1% of his
yeah,
audience, it's probably 1 million people that demand something different. And I think it's not as easy to make the same content when you're as big as PewDiePie, for example, because there's so many
yeah,
people just putting up the pressure to everything because people on the internet, they think they are entitled to a certain content. They have a picture or a picture in mind of the creator they watch, and oh boy, when they just go off the rails a little
mm,
bit, they lose their shit. And when you have 100 million subscribers and they are, I don't know, 5 million people shitting all over you, I don't think that's a good thing. You know, we
mm.
romanticize the size
No,
of
that's
the
probably not.
thing. I think it's
Mm.
a weird thing.
See, that's what I like about our communities, like it because like all the communities that that we're a part of, th I think because the whole fundamental nature of our channels is they're kind of diverse anyway. Because you're going after, or you look at a couple different conspiracy theories and stuff like that, that already sort of spreads you
Hmm.
out a bit. But even because my channel originally I wanted to do gaming, but I didn't have I didn't have
No.
the equipment at first, and so now I want to do it. And then when I went to test the live stream, I had people jumping in, and people checking it out and whatnot, and there was some
Hmm.
interest there. So it's nice because started like pulls in people from all walks of life, so I don't know. I feel comfortable with going into the gaming a bit. I'm still gonna do at least like at least one video a week
Hmm.
on debunking or a funny interview or something. Um, but yeah, it. I feel comfortable spreading my wings a bit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, that's why
And
I
uh,
decided
and
to
then
do both.
eventually, if it works, I'll put it into a different channel.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's why I said I want to do the Science Sunday and on
Mm.
Wednesday more just commentary on everything I want to
Yeah.
comment on because at the moment the debunking community, I mean, the community is amazing, don't get me wrong. I mean, the channels to debunk decline a little bit. I mean, you see it, there's so many debunkers that make a video. On one video, there are 5 debunkers. And that's okay because people don't want to watch one debunking video and then go off. They want to watch the people they like talking about it. Because that's what I did when FTFE and Simon Dan and Hugh Jars are talking about the same video. I still watch it because I want to hear their humor and their perspective of things. But I think it's, at the moment, COVID is such a weird topic because YouTube doesn't want people talking about it even when you debunk it. And it's so emotional to talk about it that it's just not fun talking every week about COVID deniers. And that's why I thought, okay, I want to do my content a little bit on a different side because it's still commentary. Debunking it, at least in my opinion, it fits in the commentary thing. And I want to do both. I'm still absolutely a wannabe scientist, but I want to do something else because I'm bored. I'm always at home, and I have stuff to say.
Yeah, definitely. It's sorry, I've been reading like a bit
Me
of
too. Web
chat
art.
as well.
Yes, Mike is my boyfriend, but I show you how his name is spelled. It's the German version of Mike. So he's not called Michael. His
Did you
full
already type
name.
it, or did
Yeah,
I beat you to it?
No, I did it. His full name is Mike, not Michael.
I know. I was trying to beat you to it because I know how it's spelled.
Yeah, it's
Don't tell him it's because you told me. I'm trying to look smart.
You're a really, really smart man.
It's just an awesome way to spell it though. Like I loved it when you told me how it was spelled. That's just cool.
It's the German version of Mike. I told you we Germanize so many things. Yeah, that's awesome. But I would.
You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I wanted to.
Oh, I was just
soon
gonna say.
Wrap up. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because like, well, you've been going for 2 hours.
Yeah,
still
amazing.
Got 45 people watching.
You guys are crazy.
2 likes. And you've got 506
That's
subscribers.
amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here, for staying here, and for talking in the chat. And it was so nice. I actually told my boyfriend in the beginning that I probably will stream an hour, but we'll see. And it was so nice. Thank you, Adam, for being here and supporting me in this. And to all of you, I am just amazed by all of you. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say anymore. You guys are so
it's an
wild.
awesome crowd, definitely.
Yeah,
it went really quick. Like I normally need a cigarette at least once an hour, and I mean I want one now, but it went quick. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for inviting me on.
Thank you, all of you, for being here. Adam,
anytime
and the
you
chat.
Need backup.
Thank you so much. I am.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just amazed. So I will close the stream now. Thank you so much. And yeah, want to promote something?
Just quickly say, just quickly before you close it out. Alien X Gaming has said that it's custom Quiplash games tomorrow night on his channel at 8 p.m. Central, which I think that's like 2 in the morning my time or something, which sucks.
But all of you were there.
I've played it before with them and it's fantastic.
Oh, hey, and by Catherine Smith and John Soffel, I didn't see most of your comments here. And hey, Crow XE. Hello, and I'm sorry. Bye. I will close off the stream, and thank you all of you for being here. And I will see you in the next